Hello and welcome to Tristram Under Siege, a Dawn of Valor, a Dungeons and Dragons story set in the universe of Diablo. I'm Alex, and with me as always is my co-host Liam.
It's great to be back. And if you thought things were maybe settling down in Tristram, nope. Think again. We are picking up right in the middle of the chaos.
Absolutely. For anyone just joining us, or maybe if the sheer level of demonic invasion last time kind of blurred the edges, let's do a quick recap.
Good idea.
Okay, so episode 1, we met our, let's call them unlikely crew, Dee, Eldrin, Gravis, Lunara, Toa, Kruk, and of course the legend, Stephen Toast.
Can't forget Toast.
Never. They were just, having a drink in a tavern. Normal day. And boom, demons erupt everywhere. Tristram goes from quiet town to, well, hell on earth, pure chaos.
Yeah, 0 to apocalypse, instantly. And we saw Toa, the archer, react super fast with that smart bursting arrow, slowed a whole pack down.
Right. And Lunara, the druid, just a basic spell. Starry Wisp and poof, obliterated a demon. Talk about an entrance.
Yeah. Seriously. And Kruk, the big guy, just straight into battle rage. Sometimes you just gotta smash.
Sometimes it's the only way. But then things got weird. Remember Marius? Just kind of wandering through.
Oh, yeah, Marius, the guy who basically just shrugged off attacks like they were mosquito bites, felt impossible.
Exactly. Revealed himself as this, boss-level threat. Not your average cultist, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Left everyone asking, who is this guy?
Totally raised the stakes. And while they're trying to figure him out, the guards basically confirm, yep, Tristram's lost, it's overrun.
And to make it worse, Elrich, the scholar they were trying to protect, dragged off towards the cathedral, which everyone knows is basically a death trap now.
So they had this horrible choice, right? Go after Elric on a suicide run or try and get the terrified townspeople out?
And Lunara, her sister Dee, is with her now. She's got this hope of maybe reaching Westmarch eventually. A huge personal stake in getting out alive.
But even in all that madness, Eldrin, Mr. Quickthinker, manages to set up this fragile psychic link between some of them. A little bit of teamwork starting to show.
That little mental network was crucial. So that's where we are. They've made their choice. They're fleeing. And now they have to actually escape the besieged town, guide these poor villagers.
Yeah, the pressure is immense. This is where we see if that fledgling teamwork holds up under fire. Let's dive in.
Okay, picture it. The decision's made. They're running. And Kruk, our huge barbarian, he's leading the charge out of Tristram.
Even though he's already hurt, right?
Yeah, already taken some hits. But he's got this fierce protective thing going on. He's sprinting. Literally sprinting, with 2 small kids, Alina and Tom, tucked under each arm, like footballs.
The barbarian baby Bjorn. It's this incredible mix of just raw power and surprisingly effective childcare.
Totally. And Lunara is right there beside him, keeping pace, using her druid senses, trying to guide them through the panic, keep those kids safe.
That's got to be pure adrenaline fueling Kruk. Carrying 2 kids like that while running for your life. Wow.
Meanwhile, Gravis, still mounted. He's weaving through the fleeing crowd, constantly checking their rear. He sees the demons closing in, sees how vulnerable everyone is.
And makes that call.
Makes the call. He pulls up, right on the bridge, turns his horse, and shouts back, "Run! Get these people out! I'll hold them!"
Now that is leadership. Not just charging demons, but putting himself between them and the civilians. That's a different kind of brave. A true shield.
Definitely. Then you've got DeeDee. Over near a big tree by the bridge, she darts over to her sister Lunara, whispers something quick.
A secret plan, maybe.
Knowing DeeDee. Maybe. But then she immediately scrambles halfway up the tree, says she needs a better vantage point.
Oh, DeeDee. Priorities. In the middle of a demon apocalypse, she needs a tree perch. You can just picture Lunara on the ground trying to herd villagers and probably rolling her eyes.
Exactly. Lunara is focused on the actual escape, DeeDee's birdwatching, but then real trouble.
Like they needed more.
Right. Lysander, some local occult merchant, bursts out of a building screaming, and right behind him is this huge demonic thing. Thundering footsteps, massive build, charging straight for their escape path, and it's fast.
Whoa, okay, so not just fodder demons anymore. This is a serious pursuer. Big, mean, and closing fast. Stakes just went way up.
But Eldrin, quick as a flash, sees Lysander, sprints over, grabs the poor terrified guy. Lysander doesn't resist, probably can't even think straight, and Eldrin just pulls him. With surprising strength, actually.
Really?
Yeah, drags him all the way to the edge of the forest, gets him safe. Nimble heroism right there.
Yeah.
Stephen Toast also makes a very sensible, very quick exit into the woods. No drama, just gone.
Good old practical Toast. And Eldrin saving Lysander like that plucked him right out of danger. Impressive speed and strength when it counted.
So the big demon, Lysander's gone, so it focuses on the next target.
Yeah.
Gravis, holding the bridge, first claw swipe, screeches off his armor. Close call. But the second one rips right through. Brutal hit, and there's this flash of lightning, a nasty shock that goes with it. You can almost smell the ozone.
Ouch! That's going to leave a mark. More than just a cut, that lightning adds a whole other level of pain. But Gravis is still up.
Still up, still mounted. He counters immediately. Longsword swing misses, but the second swing bites deep. Then follows up with the short sword, finds its mark again.
Nice.
Then drawing on sheer willpower, he uses second wind. You see him kind of straighten up, shake off some of that pain from the lightning hit, gets that surge of strength.
Buys himself a moment.
Exactly. Uses it to disengage, pull back towards Toa, get out of that immediate kill zone. Smart tactical retreat.
Absolutely. Knowing when to hold him and when to fold him, or at least when to back up a bit, he bought crucial time there.
And as Gravis pulls back, Toa steps up, right near the bridge end, raises his bow, takes a breath, thwip, thwip, 2 specialized arrows hit the creature. You can see it visibly slow down, stumble even.
Toa, always reliable. Consistent damage, good crowd control, just what they needed to hamper that thing's pursuit. Every arrow counts.
Definitely. And it worked. The main group of villagers, including Croak and the kids, they make it into the trees. Relative safety. Lunara follows, urging everyone on.
DeeDee comes down from her tree.
Yeah, DeeDee retreats from her strategic perch, shouting encouragement. Kara, one of the guards, makes it into the woods too.
Okay, good. Most people out.
Most. But there's always a cost. Brennan, another guard, he makes a final stand near the bridge, shouting for others to go, trying to hold off 2 new monsters. These things look like twisted centaurs, trying to trample him.
Oh, man!
And Alden, the other guard, he made it to the wood's edge, but he just freezes. Can't leave Brennan. Loyalty, just stands there, torn.
That's rough. That kind of loyalty. It's powerful, but heartbreaking in a situation like this. Brennan's sacrifice, Alden's hesitation.
Yeah.
Brutal.
Gravis sees it all. Knows he can't save Brennan from those 2 new things alone. Makes another quick call. Wheels his horse over to Toa, who's still a bit exposed. Get on.
A quick rescue taxi.
Pretty much. Toa mounts up behind him. Smooth move, and they ride quickly into the forest, joining the others. Smart decision. Save the key ranged attacker.
From cavalry commander to, Archer Uber service. Gotta save your assets. Good thinking by Gravis.
Now DeeDee. She's a bit further off now, but she sees that first big demon, the one that hit Gravis, throws a dart, hits it. Then she does her monk thing, face step bottom.
Oof, teleport.
Yep, spends a key point, instantly appears near the massive demon, and then tries to charm it.
Charm, that huge lightning-clawed demon. Seriously.
It tries to resist. You can almost see the mental struggle, but DeeDee's will is stronger. It fails the save. And just like that, its aggression melts away. It just stands there, docile.
Wow, okay. Mind control on a giant demon. That's DeeDee for you. Unexpected and weirdly effective. She thought about melting the bridge, too.
Yeah, considered using her magic jug to make acid and burn it down, but she realized she was out of actions for the turn. Too much awesome in 1 round already.
Handcuffs and acid, now mind control, and maybe bridge demolition later. Her toolkit is something else.
So the charm demon is harmless now. Tora and Lunara confirm off-screen they're safe with the main group in the forest. All the party members, all the villagers are out.
And Alden and Brennan.
You see Alden carrying the injured Brennan away from the bridge, and the other pursuers, those centaur things and the charm demon. They actually just turn and head back towards Tristram, maybe called off, who knows. But the immediate chase is over.
What an escape. Just,
Yeah.
wow, they used everything they had. Brute force leadership, archery, psychic help, druid guidance, weird tree climbing, demonic charm. A real mix.
Definitely unconventional, but they survived. They got people out. That's a win, however messy.
A hard-earned win, for sure.
So they regroup in the woods, adrenaline still pumping, and Lysander, the merchant Eldrin, saved. He comes up super grateful.
As you'd expect.
Totally. He pulls out this flask. Here, he says, have some. Potion of café. It'll energize you.
Potion of café. Seriously, is that even a real word?
Apparently it is in Lysander's inventory. Croak, DeeDee, and Toa. Probably beyond exhausted, they just down it. No questions asked.
Uh-huh. I mean, after that run, I'd probably drink anything someone offered me, especially if it had potion in the name. Sounds vaguely magical. Or maybe just misspelled.
Right. But Eldrin, always the cautious one, takes a closer look first. Uses his alchemy knowledge.
Smart move. Never trust a potion named coffee without checking the label.
He confirms it's a custom job, nothing he recognizes, but it's clean. No poison, no dark magic. Just Beneficial stuff. He gives the mental thumbs up through the link.
Okay, yeah.
Gravis hears the all clear, drinks his share, and wow. Everyone who drank it feels this wave of energy, like they just had a full night's sleep. All their abilities refreshed, wounds knitted, full long rest benefits.
Whoa, a magical energy drink that actually works, like a fantasy Red Bull giving you wings and spell slots back. That's huge. A total reset right when they needed it most.
Absolutely game-changing. So, feeling refreshed, they talk next steps. Lunara and DeeDee are reunited. That's done. Quick looks at the huddled villagers. What next? He asks gruffly.
Good question. They can't just stay in the woods forever.
Lunara and Stephen Toast actually volunteer to stay with the civilians, keep them safe for now. But DeeDee, she remembers hearing about bandits hitting settlers near a wagon, kind of in the direction they're generally headed. Maybe we should check that out.
Opportunity knocks. Or maybe it's just DeeDee being DeeDee.
Probably a bit of both. Eldrin agrees to go with her. Crook decides he's not subtle enough for scouting.
Understatement of the year.
Huh. Right? But he's not leaving the villagers either. So he and Gravis decide to follow DeeDee and Eldrin, but hang back, act as a rear guard. Toa positions himself a bit forward, ready for ranged support.
And Eldrin sets up the mind link again.
Yep, connects himself, DeeDee, Crook, Toa, and Gravis. Tactical telepathy engaged. They're moving beyond just pure survival now, maybe helping others, or maybe finding supplies.
Or both. Let's see how this scouting trip goes.
DeeDee and Eldrin move ahead stealthily. But Crook, even from further back, spots something. A lone bandit trying to hide.
Crick's got good eyes for a big guy.
He does. As Eldrin and DeeDee get closer, they see the whole scene. It's grim. 6 bandits around a wagon. A man, Tobin, is down, looks really bad. A woman, Brielle, is in the wagon sobbing. The bandits are taunting her, saying they killed her husband.
Oh, that's awful. Just cruel.
DeeDee quickly confirms Tobin's still breathing, just barely. Eldrin sends out the mental message. 6 bandits. Man down, woman in the wagon. Bad situation, we should help.
Okay, the moral compass points towards intervention.
But DeeDee immediately pipes up telepathically. Good, maybe we can use the wagon. Eldrin's like, what? And she clarifies, yes, so we can rob them.
Oh my god, DeeDee.
Tua even chimes in mentally, so we can rob them. DeeDee, yes. Gravis is instantly disgusted. That's awful. If you try it, I'll stop you. Crook just says, just let me know when. Ready for action, but waiting for the signal.
Wow, okay. Humanitarian crisis meets potential grand larceny. Classic DeeDee. At least Gravis has a line he won't cross.
Initiative time. Eldrin gives the mental countdown. Surprise round for DeeDee. She explodes into action, targets one bandit, smashes her heavy jug right in his face. Crunch. He goes down.
Jug foo.
Then she backhands another one with her beer mug. Hard. He goes down too. 2 bandits out instantly. She tries to disarm a third one, menacing Tobin, hits him twice, but he hangs onto his weapon.
She's a whirlwind, a very violent, jug-wielding whirlwind. 2 down already.
Toa steps out, aims at the bandit captain who is taunting Brielle. 2 specialized arrows, thwip, both hit. The captain slows right down, hampered.
Toa walking down the leader. Smart, keep him from directing the others.
Gravis charges on horseback, targets a heavily armed bandit near the captain. Longsword connects hard, misses the follow-up swing, but then lands a solid short sword strike.
Putting the pressure on, good flanking maneuver.
No, Eldrin. He does his misty step thing, vanishes, reappears behind the fancy-looking bandit, the one who seemed like the leader, the bandit lord.
Uh-oh. What's Eldrin got planned?
Stealthily, incredibly deftly, he whips out manacles, snaps one cuff on the bandit lord's wrist, loops a chain, snaps the other cuff on the guy's opposite ankle.
He did what? Wrist to opposite ankle while staying hidden.
Exactly. The bandit lord is completely unaware. Eldrin then just melts back away from him.
That is brilliant. Utterly brilliant battlefield control, shackling the boss without him even knowing. Eldrin is the master of sneaky disables. First the Mind Flayer, now this.
Crook sees the fight is on, lets out a roar, full battle rage. Charges the bandit captain to a slow down. Swings the battle axe, misses. Swings the warhammer, hits hard.
Okay, making contact now.
Then action surge. Swings the axe again. The captain tries to dodge, but stumbles right into the path of Crook's returning warhammer blow. Crushes the side of his head. Skull gives way.
Brutal.
Crook finishes it. Brings the axe down again, clean through the neck. Head comes off. Captain drops like a stone.
Yikes. Crook does not mess around in a rage. That wasn't just a kill. That was an announcement. Messy, but effective. Very Crook.
DeeDee sees the captain fall, turns to another bandit. Blogan dart hits. Second dart misses. She closes the distance. Wham! Unarmed strike. Kills him instantly. Then for good measure.
Oh no, what now?
Pours acid from her mug onto the dead guy's face.
Acid facial. Why, DeeDee? What? Just leaving her calling card, I guess. Very melty calling card.
The bandit lord sees this happen, loses it. Completely enraged, he tries to charge DeeDee.
But the manacles.
Exactly. He takes one step, trips violently over his own shackled leg, and crashes face first into the dirt, prone and furious.
Ah, perfect. Eldrin's little trick pays off beautifully. Instant karma, delivered via clever handcuffing.
Gravis takes on the last two regular bandits, runs one through with his longsword, tosses the body aside, swings at the other, misses with the longsword, but connects lethally with the short sword. Both down.
Clean sweep by Gravis. Efficient and deadly. That's the fight almost over.
Right. Kirk immediately goes to Tobin, the injured man, pulls out his healer's kit, uses his medical skills, stabilizes him, then tells the barely conscious guy, "You've been saved. You should be grateful."
Crook's bedside manner needs work, but his heart's in the right place. Good to see him prioritizing the victim there. Forceful gratitude, but gratitude nonetheless.
With only the bandit lord left, prone and shackled, Eldrin approaches. The lord makes a weak dagger swing with his free hand. Eldrin easily parries it. Then Eldrin puts a hand over his mouth, manifests that shimmering psychic blade of his, and just executes him, plunges it right into his throat. Quick, clean, silent. Then he takes off the manacles and pockets the bandit's bandana.
Hold. Efficient. No mercy for the bandit leader. A very different approach to Crick's messy rage kill or Gravis's defense. Eldrin just eliminates the problem.
Tobin is stable now, but weak. Brielle is trembling, but incredibly grateful. Gravis gently asks if she's okay. She says she is, explains they were going to Tristram for safety.
Oh, tough news coming.
Gravis has to tell her, "Tristram, it's overrun."
Brielle just cries out, "Is there nowhere safe?" And she just breaks down completely. The reality hits her hard. That's heartbreaking. You escape one horror only to find out there's no refuge anywhere. Really drives home how bleak things are.
Crick asks about a reward, but Brielle confirms what they suspected. Earlier bandits took everything hours ago. These guys were just stragglers picking over the remains. Wagons broken, horses dead, no loot.
Oh, poor DeeDee. All that fighting and potential robbing for nothing. Sometimes the universe just doesn't reward kleptomania, I guess.
Crick takes charge again, lifts Tobin onto his shoulder like he's nothing. Going back to the woods. Bring them to the villagers. Toa agrees to guide them back. Gravis offers Brielle his horse.
Practical solutions, good teamwork there, getting the survivors moving.
They regroup back with the main group. Tobin's doing a bit better. Brielle's calmer, but still fragile. Eldrin suggests giving the captured daggers and longswords to the villagers for self-defense.
Smart idea. Every little bit helps.
Crook claims the bandit lord's bandana Eldrin gives him. Likes the intimidation factor. Eldrin takes a disguised self-scroll they found. DeeDee gets a mage hand scroll. Crick also keeps 3 daggers, so minimal loot, but 2 more survivors.
And a potentially intimidating bandana. Every victory counts.
Crook asks the villagers again, any safe place nearby. Tobin and Brielle remember passing a small village up in the mountains to the north. Blacksmith, inn, houses. But it looked totally deserted. That's why they didn't stop.
Deserted could mean safe. Or it could mean something made it deserted. Risky.
Exactly. They map out the area again, dense woods back towards Tristram, thick woods west towards the Gulf of West March. This village seems like the only potential option nearby.
The devil you know versus the village you don't. A classic dilemma.
DeeDee urges caution. Let's scout it first. Crick is impatient. We need shelter. Toa and Eldrin volunteer for the scouting run.
Good compromise. Send the stealthier folks first.
Toa moves to the edge of the woods overlooking the village slope. Sees a shed, a few houses, no movement. Relays that telepathically. Eldrin adds, maybe no movement means no demons. Toa confirms. Nothing visible outside.
Cautious optimism.
Maybe. Toa checks the small shed first. Just an old garden shed, empty except for some rusty tools. Too small for shelter.
Okay, shed's clear. Now the houses.
DeeDee stealths up to one of the larger buildings, listens at the door, hears just a faint rustling inside. Then silence.
Ooh, creepy. That's unsettling.
Yeah, she feels it too. Pulls back, reports mentally. Something's in there. Then it stopped.
That silence is almost worse than noise. Makes your imagination run wild.
Eldrin decides to investigate. Uses mage hand from a distance to turn the door handle. It's unlocked. Swings open, nothing comes out.
Okay.
But Eldrin also perceives that faint rustle just before it goes silent again.
Yeah.
Now they're both hearing it or not hearing it. He tells the group, door open, heard something brief, but nothing's emerging.
Okay, now they're definitely messing with them. Ghosts. Super stealthy bandits. A very nervous squirrel. This is weird.
Crook has had enough. Patience gone. I'm just running in, he declares telepathically, basically. Ignores stealth completely. Charges right through the open doorway.
Oh, Croc. Bold strategy, Cotton, let's see if it pays off. Straight into the potential ambush. What could go wrong?
Surprise. Literally. As Crook bursts in, 2 bandits hidden inside react instantly. One throws some kind of magical flashbang right at Crook.
Ambush.
Crook takes damage, staggers, but his sheer toughness lets him resist the blinding effect. He can still see, mostly. At the same time, another bandit pops up at a window, flings 3 daggers at Eldrin outside.
Incoming.
Eldrin dodges all 3. Quick reflexes.
So Crook's surprise entry turned into their surprise round. Figures. Never simple with this group.
Combat starts proper. Gravis, outside on his horse, finds a line of sight to one bandit inside, tries to use the house corner for cover, fires his crossbow twice. Thunk, thunk, both miss, hitting the wall.
Crossbow's just not cooperating today, huh? Happens to the best of us, Gravis.
He repositions his horse behind another building for better cover. Eldrin moves closer, ducks behind Croc, using the big guy as cover.
Human shield activated.
From behind Croc, Eldrin hits one bandit with a psychic blade. Critical hit. Massive damage. Follows up with a dagger strike that also hits. Then, having attacked, he shifts position slightly, trying to stay out of the line of fire.
Tactical genius. Using the barbarian as cover and a firing platform. Brilliant. Great damage output, too.
DeeDee makes her move, leaps through a window, gets near the bandit. Eldrin just hammered. Misses an unarmed strike, but then lands 2 quick follow-up blows. Shoves the bandit back 5 feet.
Creating space, keeping him off balance.
Then, spends a key point for Step of the Wind, dashes back out the window, and sprints around to the back of the house, vanishing from sight.
In and out. Classic monk hit and run like a whirlwind made of fists and bad decisions. Very effective, though.
Toa, still at the wood's edge, has a clear shot through the door now. Aims at the bandit DeeDee just pushed, fires an arrow, hits, and he pumps magic into it. Bursting arrow. It explodes on impact. Thunderous damage hits both bandits inside. Great area effect damage. He holds his position.
Toa with the cleanup, softening them both up nicely.
Kruk inside, swings his axe at the bandit closest to him, the one DeeDee and Eldrin hit hard. Huge blow connects, sends the guy sprawling onto the floor. Prone.
Down he goes.
Kruk presses the advantage. Axe comes down again on the prone bandit. Another solid hit.
Taking him apart piece by piece.
The bandit Kruk just flat and somehow gets up, stumbles out the window, and rushes Gravis outside. Manages to stab Gravis, inflicting a wound.
Ouch. Even blinded Gravis gets hit. These guys are persistent.
Gravis reacts instantly. Still blinded by that earlier flash. First couple of sword swings miss wildly, but he keeps swinging, maybe guided by sound or instinct. Connects twice, hard. Finds the bandit's throat.
Yeah.
Kills him instantly.
Blind fighting FTW. Didn't even need to see him. Just swung until he hit something vital. Impressive, Gravis. Very impressive.
Only one bandit left inside. Prone, badly wounded, pinned down by DeeDee reappearing. Eldrin steps up. The bandit is helpless. Eldrin strikes with his rapier, adds sneak attack damage, adds his psychic blades.
Overkill.
Definitely effective. The last bandit falls silent. Fight over.
Efficient finish by Eldrin. Teamwork makes the dream work. Or at least makes the bandit clean up quicker.
They search the bodies. More daggers, some thieves' tools. They find 2 more scrolls. Eldrin takes another disguise self. DeeDee gets another mage hand. Crick adds 3 more daggers to his collection.
Scrolls are always useful. DeeDee's going to be opening so many doors remotely now.
DeeDee searches the house thoroughly this time.
Yeah.
Nothing. Completely ransacked months ago. Totally deserted. No hidden treasures.
Ah, she struck out again. Nothing here either. Just some leftover bandits squatting in an empty house. At least they got some useful tools, maybe.
Maybe. The immediate decision is clear, though. Move the survivors out of the exposed woods and into this house. It's small, maybe 15 by 15 feet, but it's solid shelter. Gets everyone inside, cramped but safe for now.
A practical victory. Shelter secured, even if it's not luxurious. That's a big step up from huddling in the forest.
Definitely. The party takes a short rest. Crick and Gravis use some hit dice, mend their wounds. Gravis gets back up to near full health. Croak patches himself up quite a bit, too. The survivors are safe inside, and for a moment, they can breathe.
A much-needed breather. They earned that short rest. Cleared the house, secured the civvies. Solid progress.
What a stretch. From that desperate flight out of Tristram, losing people, facing huge demons, to finally carving out this tiny pocket of safety.
Yeah, and we saw so many different kinds of heroism, didn't we? Kruk's brute force protection, Gravis's leadership and sacrifice, Eldrin's incredible cunning, DeeDee's unique brand of chaos that somehow works.
And Toa's steady hand, Lunar's guidance. They're really starting to mesh, even with all their personality quirks. It's unconventional, but it's getting results.
It really is. They're learning how to use their strange mix of skills together. It's fascinating to watch them figure it out under this insane pressure, like a weird, dysfunctional, but effective demon-slaying machine.
So they survived Tristram, they survived the wilderness bandits, they've cleared this small house, they have a sanctuary for now. But you have to wonder, right, in a world like this, how long can anywhere be truly safe? What secrets does this abandoned village hold? And what happens when the darkness finds them again?
And maybe the biggest question, will DeeDee ever manage to loot something valuable? The suspense is killing me. Probably not, but hey, it's fun to watch her try. Join us next time on Tristram Under Siege, a dawn of valor as our heroes find out what's behind the next door in this deserted village.
Don't miss it.